I'm Zoe Flowers. Okay, let's get into this reading. Happy Taurus season. Okay. How to maximize Taurus energy. Perfect. What is the best way to maximize Taurus season? What is the best way to maximize Taurus season? Oh, look at that. Came out so nicely. Oh, that's nice. Well, so I like the way we have the element showing right up. So let's look at the snake first, and then we have the Six of Pentacles. So it's like, yeah, period. Like, but we're going to start with the snake first because y'all know I love snakes. Where are my snake earrings, by the way? Because they're all about rebirth and regeneration. And it's interesting that in this deck, they're talking about fertility. Very Taurus season coded, right? Very spring. Like, we're in spring now, right? We are fixed earth with Taurus season because we are just like, we are in the season, right? We're not like starting the season, which is Aries cardinal. No, we are like firmly within. And so for me, what that feels like, what I'm hearing is really dig in. The opportunity to really dig in. And if we think about Taurus, I wish I had my astrology books handy, but I don't. If we think about Taurus, right, again, it's fixed earth. So that's why people say, you know, like Tauruses might be more stubborn, which they would have to be, right? Because it's fixed earth, it's firm. And so what this feels like to me is to be fixed in our rebirthing. It's reminding me of that scene from Yves Bayou when a young Journey Smollett, or maybe it's Smollett, goes to the conjure woman to her father, have her father mort, right? Mort, c'est mort, right? Il mort. And the lady says, certain, right? And she says, certain, right? Like, are you sure you're certain? Because they're Creole, they're in New Orleans. And she's like, certain. And so that's what Taurus season feels like to me right now in this moment. Are you certain? Are you certain about what you're birthing? Because we got the fertility. So let's read what the book says. The snake is simultaneously fearsome, dangerous creature and a potent symbol of spiritual and psychic protection, and no animal is more associated with magic than the snake. Well, I don't know about that. I mean, the owl is going to give you a run for your fucking money. Why are you cursing? Relax. Relax. No animal is more associated with magic than the snake. Again, the owl, the bat. Snakes are considered among people's primary magical teachers and are involved in spells for childbirth, fertility, healing, protection, and financial well-being. I did not know that. But I like where this is going for Taurus season. I like where this is going. Is the snake our patron saint for Taurus season? Is that our animal ally? I haven't done an animal ally in a while. Well, hello. Hello, Four of Swords in reverse. So the snake can help us with mental strength, burnout, a recovery, awakening, and isolation, because yes, snakes can be very isolated, right? And then for change, for big changes. Oh, Big changes. The snake. Okay, so the snake is going to be our patron saint for Taurus season. Period. Okay, so the snake is heavily involved in spells for childbirth, fertility, healing, protection, and financial well-being, in addition to their role as teachers, guardians, and inspirers of magic. I must wear my snake earrings today. The snake is also a patron. Look at it, says patron. I said patron. A patron of divination. I did not know this. Snakes burrow beneath the earth, so they are perceived as the repository of all the earth's secrets. Now, I know about the secret part, right? Like, he's a cold-hearted snake. Like, yeah. But they can also climb the highest trees. Many can swim, true. So they have access to a variety of wisdom and knowledge. Snakes resemble both male and female genitalia. So they do. I mean, I guess. Like, I could see the man, but the fallopian tubes, I guess? Okay, so they are considered sources of magical generative energy. They can magically assist in whatever you wish to manifest or create. Certain botanicals are believed to possess power similar to a snake, such as black cohosh and yarrow. I think I have yarrow here. As do certain crystals, such as serpentine. Where is my serpentine? I think my serpentine is in my... Guardian snake spell. Snakes can serve as personal magical bodyguards. Methods of tapping into snakes' protective powers include wearing snake amulets. See, that's what I'm talking about. Snake amulets, snake rings, or other snake-shaped jewelry. Say less. Say less. Sorry, y'all, my allergies. Even though it snowed last night on April 19th, my allergies are still bothering me. I don't know. Oh, here it is. Snake or other snake-shaped jewelry. Protection may also be imprinted directly on the body via henna patterns inspired by snakes. Permanent vigilance may be obtained in the form of snake tattoos. Clearly, the snake is our animal ally for Taurus season. It's our it's our patron saint for Taurus season when it comes to transformation, when it comes to fertility, which is, again, very Taurus season, right? Taurus season is all about being fertile and planting new seeds. We are in spring. Obviously, we are fixed earth, obviously, with Taurus season. More earth showing up here. More earth. So then we also have the Six of Pentacles, which we love to see. So this is, for me, this is always the spirit guides. This is always our helpers, whether they be our most enlightened ancestors or spirit guides. It could also be, since Pentacles is material, this could also be a material benefactor coming during Taurus season. Taurus season is a month of recovery and awakening. And so we can work with that snake energy. That's what I'm proposing, is to work with that snake energy to give us mental strength, to give us a sense of recovery. So right now we have two contenders to work with. We have the magical snake medicine, rebirth, regeneration, but also this deeper meaning of protection and fertility. And then we have our spirit guides, right? Our allies, or maybe even, like, honestly, even better, a benefactor in, like, material form during Taurus season. You have very strong season. And so working with that snake, more recovery. That's super. Some sort of relief this month, right? Well, not some sort of relief, a very specific kind of relief, a material type of relief, because we have this heavy earth energy here, literally coming out from the cold to some sort of awakening. But we're not doing it alone. And that's how these changes come to pass. That's how these changes come to be. Page of Pentacle, lots of pentacles in this reading. Now it is going to take some being grounded. It is going to take us being very earth-like. Another pentacle, very reliable, very slow and steady and hardworking. So we really have to get in our earth bag. Interesting. We really have to get in our earth bag this month in order to bring about the change. We have the Knight of Swords here. When we see the Knight, we know that is the end of a long-term situation. We've got two Knights, the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. So slow, steady work brings results. And then we also have a win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. Now, we just had the full moon in Libra 19 days ago. And some of us did a ritual around the things that Libra is concerned with: justice, harmony, etc. So for those of us that participated in that kind of specific kind of ritual, I'm taking this as a confirmation that a win-win outcome is forecast. So a win-win is on the way. Now, what this also makes me think is that Venus is another power player this month. Let me do a check on that one. Ace of Pentacles. Now, she was reversed, but she is a yes within the element that we're working in, which is Earth. Why is Venus in play? Venus is in play because she rules Libra and Taurus. And on the Libra side of Venus, it is harmony, it is reciprocity, it is justice, it is aesthetics. On the Taurus side, it is material security. It is earth, so it's things you can touch, feel, take, very sensual, right? Taurus is, when you're dealing in Taurus, you're dealing in the very sensual side. The material. When you're dealing with the Libra aspect, it's very intellectual, it's very in the mind, and it presents itself in aesthetics. Venus perfects herself through aesthetics and the mind in Libra. She perfects herself in luxury and security and the things we value in Taurus, if that makes sense. So Venus is also an ally this month because of this confirmation here and because we're in Taurus season. So we have three things we can work with: our snake, our ancestors, and the planet Venus this month. Again, in order to bring big changes. You know, there's something about this slow night and then this fast result, which makes sense. It's almost like you're toiling and you're toiling and you're toiling, and then all of a sudden something pops and you're off to the races. That's what this feels like for Taurus season. One more. Oh, Oh, okay. Okay, I'm getting it. One more sort of message here is it's Taurus, it's planting season, it's spring. That's when we do the planting. And what are we planting? We're planting, what I'm taking from this is dreams. We have speech, dreams, and communication. Speech, dreams, and communication. Wisdom, healing, and fertility with the snake. We have earth and we have air. And this whole reading, by the way, is earth and air. And I'm going to break that down in a minute. I'm going to go with the dreams aspect because of the air that's present here in this reading. What we're shedding, obviously, and this is the same, it's like, this is what we're always shedding. We're always shedding, in theory, the outdated. And I think that's the magic of the cold-hearted snake showing up, right? That's what we're shedding. And we're planting, because again, this is about fertility. What we're planting, to me, during Taurus season, is this dreams aspect. We're reseeding the mind, reseeding the mind. Why do I say that? Because we have so much air. Air is the realm of the mind. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, right? Air is swords. Full moon in Libra. Lapis lazuli, but literally air. Lapis lazuli. Knight of Swords, Four of Swords reversed. So we're reseeding, we're replanting, we're implanting new things in our mind. Right? We are planting consistency. Planning, being grounded, ambition. These are the things we're implanting if they're lacking. Okay? We need to be very, very, very Taurian during Taurus season. It's like act like a Taurus. That's going to bring about positive change. We're being methodical, hardworking, right? We're reseeding our mind so that we reap. Ace of Pentacles. The earthly benefits. Okay? We work top down. We imagine, we visualize, we do all of those things, we intellectualize, and then we manifest it on earth. And actually, even the way I do my readings and the way many tarot books are written is it starts with the swords, because everything starts in the mind. So you imagine it, and then the cups is next. You put your emotions to it. And then those emotions fuel your actions, which are wands. And then the pentacles are the last stage. They're the actual manifestation. Last card, the Lovers. Snake again. More snakes. Like, it's all about snakes. It's all about snakes. It's all about the cold-hearted snake, okay? Or the warm-hearted snake, whichever one. In the traditional or original or whatever you want to say, in previous depictions of the Lover's card, it's 3 images, a male figure and 2 female figures, one attractive, one not attractive. And the card was about choosing virtue over vice. So does the male figure choose the attractive woman, or the not attractive woman. It's not like that so much anymore, but that is one of the original depictions. So we have a choice, and we always have a choice. It's only the ever choice, right? Do we implant things that are going to grow? Earth, Taurus energy, things that are going to grow and nurture us. That is our choice. Right? Or are we going to just imagine change? Imagine mental strength. Imagine recovery, but never really feeling it. Imagine change, but never seeing it manifest. I think this is a good month for meditation. So obviously, again, working with the snake, working with the planet Venus, working with your most enlightened ancestors. And yeah, here we got some action. It is in reverse. Delays, blocks, lack of energy, hesitancy. I'm taking this as an antidote. This Ace of Wands, this action, I am taking... Who's calling me from New York? It's weird. I'm taking this as an antidote, right? Action. So now we have three things. We don't have the cups here, but the action, taking the action is what we need to do to get the results, obviously and always. Okay, that's it. I got nothing else. Thanks for the snake. Thanks, snake. We love you. I mean, I do like this King of Wands. I do like ending with, we go from this upside down Ace of Wands. We take the appropriate action, and then we end up with leadership. I like that. And isn't there... It's the lion is on here. There's a snake on here too somewhere. There's a snake in here somewhere. I just can't remember where. But I think up in here somewhere. But anyway, y'all get it. Taurus season is about being like a Taurus. being like an earth sign, I should say. Methodical, slow, conservative to get the change that we want. All right. If you made it this far, let's put a snake in the chat since it's our patron saint for the month. I got my snake earrings that I'm going to wear for Taurus season. And yeah, I'm Zoe Flowers, and I'll see you next time. Bye.